The new Total Drama season is almost here, and y'all aren't ready for what's coming. Over the past week, we turned the internet upside down trying to find every leak and trailer possible. With all of that information, we managed to uncover hidden details and make some predictions about what's coming next in the series. So the question is, could this season live up to the expectation, or would it become the next All-Stars? Today, we are going to find out. We will start off with the trailer. The first scene we see is with the contestants in the helicopter. If we pause the trailer and watch closely, we can already kind of figure out what the deal is with everybody. Caleb is basically the most relaxed one, if we don't count Z, who is literally sleeping. He had the same relaxed attitude last season when he thought his looks were everything that he needed to win.
I was the strongest player on my team. I'm smart, kind. This is garbage.
But most likely, this time, he wouldn't have made the same mistake. So he either has a great strategy, or he formed some alliances before the season even started. Since the reboot is kinda similar to the original series, there are big chances that he could be the main villain of this season, like Justin was in Total Drama Action. But in addition to Justin's strategy to use his looks, Caleb's strategy could be something more manipulative, like Alejandro's style. He also knows how Bowie caused his elimination, so this season he could try to get even for that. Bowie, on the other hand, seems nervous and kinda looks at Caleb's direction. This detail confirms that there would be a lot of tension between these two during the upcoming season. Ripper looks like he is trying to risk some of the girls, but it seems like he is failing. And Julia, well, she seems like she doesn't really care about the contest. We can notice how Chase and Emma are at opposite parts of the helicopter, indicating that they broke up again. Also, an interesting detail is that in this trailer, the color of Scary Girl's hair and lips are pretty much the same as in the last season, while in the leak that we got a few months ago, her hair was pink instead of her usual purple. Maybe after the leak was released, the creators decided to change her hair color. After the contestants were dropped out of the helicopter, which by the way was a clear callback to Total Drama Pocket 2 Island, we saw two iconic landings. First, there is Caleb, who looks angry and determined to win. The second one is Nichelle. Besides Caleb, she is the only one who doesn't seem scared, but rather prepared for the jump. Her landing seems like she actually trained for this season. The first challenge looks a lot like an episode from the series Squid Game, but since it is rated for children, the creators had to change the gunshots with purple paint. We also see this mysterious old lady who shoots the contestants. It is weird that Chris let her shoot the contestants because usually that would have been Chef's job. But since he is now more of a second host, Chris must have needed a replacement. In the trailer, we also find out that the season will premiere in Italy on the 4th of December at 8:30 p.m. So, judging from our past experience, the English version will probably be leaked until the next day. That is pretty much all that we could predict from the trailer. But besides the trailer, a few months ago, the voice actor for Chris's Spanish version leaked a video with the recap of the first episode. The leak revealed a lot of details about the teams, challenges, and the first elimination. When the camera was turned to the script, we saw the recap of the first episode. If we analyze how the contestants were split, we see that Bowie pretty much balanced his team. Some of his teammates, including Wayne, Raj, and MK, can be good allies, while others like Ripper, Chase, and Scary Girl could be easy targets to eliminate. Julia's case could be a little more complex, since she is a strong contestant but is not trustworthy. On the other hand, Priya followed her feelings by choosing Millie, Damien, and contestants who seemed strong, like Caleb, Axel, and Nichelle. Most likely, she also chose Z and Emma just because they are good people. In this case, an alliance between Axel, Nichelle, and Caleb could separate the team in two. Not only that, but they could try to eliminate Priya, since she is the biggest threat from that team. The way Bowie and Priya got to choose their teams is also a callback to how Gwen and Trent did it in Total Drama Action. From the leak, we found out that the first one to be eliminated is Scary Girl. Apparently, her new outfit in which she tried to be normal made her even more creepy. Although it is sad that she was eliminated so early in the game, let's be honest. Fresh TV wouldn't have given her an entirely new design just to eliminate her in the first episode. Most likely, she would come back to the show a few episodes later.
Oh, this isn't the last of Scary Girl. I'm going to make them pay!
She could become an intern like Dakota, but instead of just doing regular stuff, she could join Team Chris and Chef. and help with the challenges. This is a big possibility, especially because the promo for the upcoming season said that there would be a lot of horror-based episodes. Yet another possibility is for her to become a cameo through the season, like how Ezekiel did in Total Drama World Tour. Especially in a horror-themed episode, she could do a callback in which she kidnaps Chris just like how Ezekiel did. That is pretty much everything we could find out from the leak and trailer. So now we'll give you our predictions about how the season will go, but we will keep it simple. The next one to be eliminated after Scary Girl, at the 15th place, Millie. After the contestants found out about her diary from last season, there are big chances that no one would really trust her anymore. Moreover, most of her character arc was completed in the last season. On the 14th place, Chase. Like Millie, there is not much that he could do in the next season. His personality is a bit too predictable for him to get an interesting storyline. On the 13th place, Julia. We know that usually a character can't be a villain for 2 seasons straight, so most likely, she would have the same character development as Heather had in Total Drama Action. On the 12th place, Ripper. He kinda pissed off some fans last season, and the ones that weren't mad just got bored with him by now. Number 11, Z. We saw Z literally sleeping during the trailer for the new season, so he is not very motivated to win. On the 10th place, Priya. Priya is one of the biggest threats, so there are big chances that the others will try to eliminate her. On the 9th and 8th place, Raj and Wayne. Apparently, the creators decided to put them in the same team, so most likely they would have the same dynamic as last season. On the 7th place, Bowie. Bowie is one of the most interesting contestants from the new cast. However, since he got to the finals last season, it is fair for him to be the first boot after the merge. On the 6th place, Emma. The reason why we think Emma could get so far in the game is because in only one episode when she wasn't totally focused on Chase, she demonstrated to be a really good player and an interesting contestant. On the 5th place, Axel. Although she is a very strong contestant, she could have problems in making alliances. On the 4th place, Caleb. His elimination could be similar to how Justin's went down in Total Drama Action after he lost his good-looking appearance. On the 3rd place, Nichelle. Nichelle seems to have prepared a lot for the new season. Still, we all know that physical training is not enough to win Total Drama. On the 1st place, the winner is MK. Although Damien has more of a hero vibe, this is Total Drama, and MK demonstrated to be one of the best strategists that ever participated in it. There it is, guys. What do you think will happen in the next Total Drama season? Make sure to tell us in the comments. Take care and see you next time with a brand new video.